Good morning, May Doldalau here with YesFinanciallyFree.com and Creative Abundance Now on YouTube, Yes Financially Free on TikTok, and I am doing a daily peace practice, financial freedom, gratitude practice, peace practice, financial freedom affirmations, and financial freedom visualization. So happy Mother's Day. It is Mother's Day in the United States. I live in Hawaii. My name is May Doldalau. I live in Waikiki with my husband Jamal, our 12-year-old son Jordan, and my mom. Back in 2011, I had over $40,000 of credit card debts, line of credit debts, and I paid it all off by April of 2016. Quit my job. December 23rd, 2016 was my last day working a job. And then I started coaching clients to do what I did, which wasn't just pay off debt. We were making $500 a month in passive income mostly from dividends from stocks. And then we had improved our net worth by about $500,000. So I started coaching clients, and I coach clients what I call finance freedom mastermind programs. And during those financial freedom mastermind programs, I started buying property. Now, I had never owned property before because I was in debt, right? And I didn't know how to handle money. But so I started buying property in 2017. My husband and I bought our first condo together. It was a condo in Waikiki, and it was small. We moved in, got rid of most of our stuff. And then in 2018, we bought our second condo, which was an Airbnb business, which we still run as an Airbnb business today. 2019, we sold our first condo and bought this one, which was twice as big. And I laughed because it was so much bigger that when we moved in, we only had enough stuff for like one bedroom, because we were living in a one bedroom. We moved into this bigger place and we had a whole room that was like nothing in it. It was kind of funny. Anyway, and then so 2019 we bought this condo. And then my mom moved in last year. So that's my story very quickly. So you can find out more about me at yesfinanciallyfree.com. All right. So I'm going to show you what that looks like. And I'm going to invite you to join me on my email list. So I have this really awesome email list, and you get really great information from it. Also, I do free trainings on my email list. So yesfinanciallyfree.com. If you go to the Contact Us page, okay, Contact Us page. You click on the Contact Us page and you can get on my email list. Now, you can either do it on any of these like little sidebars that say name and email, or you can do it in this form. You put in your name, okay, and you get a free ebook, all right? You get a gift when you join my email list. Free book, Working Parents Guide to Financial Freedom, all right? And then you put in your first name, email, and hit that button. And then name, email, button, and then you get the ebook instantly. Okay, so that's how you get it on the email list. Now I'm having a free training. I do one free training a month, and you can request what you want the training to be about if you are on my email list. All right, you just have to ask me. I want to learn about, options, dividends, passive income through real estate investing. I want to learn whatever you want to learn about. I can, if I know it, I can teach it. All right. And so this month on Friday, this coming Friday at 6 a.m. Hawaii time, noon Eastern, I'm going to do the next free training, and I'm sending the Zoom invite to my email list. That's why it's good to be on the email list. All right. And the replay link also goes to the email list, and the replay link is good for that whole month until the next free training. Yeah. So the next training is going to be how to identify an investment from a scam. And the reason I'm doing that training is because so many of my people I know in Hawaii were getting scammed by BG Wealth Sharing, which is one of those pyramid scheme, Ponzi schemes, and Fion schemes. It's like all three together. It's like they're trying to get any money they can, right? So I'm going to teach you about that. Now, I've been scammed before, hence I understand what it's like to be scammed. And I learned from my lesson, so I didn't get caught up in this BG Wealth Sharing because it was obviously a scam to me. I've been scammed before. I know what they look like. So I want to teach you about that. So what is a scam? What is a real investment? How can you tell? And there's going to be a lot of really sophisticated scamming going on because there's AI now and people are so clever. And we're so interconnected all over the world. So we have all these countries that are scamming other countries or anyone in any country. Basically, if you have money, they want it, right? That's just how thieves are, right? They want to steal your money. Thieves are thieves. They've always been thieves. Now they work on the internet. They work through social media. They work through apps, whatever it is. But how can you protect your money, which is the number one rule of investing by Warren Buffett, by the way. Don't lose your money. Number one rule of investing, don't lose your money. Number two rule of investing, remember the first rule of investing, don't lose your money. So those are the most important rules of investing. So I'm going to cover that on Friday, which is the most important rules of investing. So if you want to get that, just go to yesfinanciallyfree.com, go to the Contact Us page, join the email list, and then you get that free ebook. If you don't get the free ebook, Working Parents Guide to Financial Freedom instantly, then check your spam folder. If you still don't have it, check your promotions tab on Gmail, okay? Got it? Now, if you still don't have it, use a different email address because you should get it immediately, all right? Now, when you're on the email list, that's how you get the invite. That's how you get the replay links. That's how you can connect with me. Ask me if you want future trainings, what you want me to teach you. You can ask me questions from the email list. I do respond. Yeah, I don't respond in social media messaging necessarily, but I will respond to emails. Okay? Got it? All right. So now we're going to do our morning practice. Happy Mother's Day to everyone if there's a mother who just joined and came on. Hi, everyone. Welcome. Thank you for being on. Bob's Mary Black. Thank you, Dazzy. Thank you, Soul. Thank you, Kenny G926. I appreciate you all for being on the live. Appreciate the likes that I've gotten today. Thank you so much. Appreciate everyone here. We're going to do our gratitude practice. So we're going to say thank you for 1 minute. You can join me. It's fun, right? You'll see. Alexa, set timer for 1 minute.
1 minute timer started.
Thank you for being on. Thank you for Alexa. Thank you for a beautiful day. Thank you for lights and cameras and phones and internet. Thank you for beautiful weather in Hawaii. Thank you for all the mothers, right? Thank you for Mother's Day, that there's a day we recognize mothers. Thank you that I'm a mother. Thank you that my mother lives with me and that I get to be with her on Mother's Day. Thank you for all the mothers. Thank you for Jamel's mother, who is no longer with us, but thank you that I got to know her when she was alive. Thank you for my grandmother and all my great-grandmothers, grandmothers, that I don't, I didn't meet my great-grandmothers or up above that, but thank you. Thank you for maternal love. Thank you that I'm alive and that I gave birth and survived. It was so painful. Thank you. Thank you for comfort. Thank you for pain. Thank you for body sensations. Thank you that I'm healthy and that thank you I can provide value to others. Alexa, stop. All right. That's the thank you practice. That was fun. All right. Thank you. Oh, I got a haircut. You like it? Okay, so I love my hair because it's so much lighter. Look, see? Oh, and they shave the back because I have a lot of hair. It gets very heavy when it gets long. So I really like it now. Okay, so now we're going to do our peace practice. So the first step of the peace practice is to write down, today is going to be my peaceful day. Sorry, I dropped something. So peace practice was taught to me, a lot of people, by the monks who walk for peace from Fort Worth, Texas on October 26, 2025 to February 14, 2026. They walk from Fort Worth, Texas to Washington, D.C. by foot, some of them barefoot, 20, 30 miles a day for I don't know how many days, 103 days or something. And they walked over 2,300 miles and they would teach peace. It was called the Walk for Peace. And so this is what they taught. So write down the sentence, today is going to be my peaceful day. And then read it in your mind several times. And then say it out loud. Today is going to be my peaceful day. Today is going to be my peaceful day. Then no one can take that away from you. Right? It's your peace of mind. No matter what happens, only you can take away your peace of mind. Now, the next step in the peace practice, do the mindfulness breathing. You can also do other types of mindfulness exercises. I'm going to do breathing, okay? So breathe in, 1. So you're just going to focus on your breath right here. As you breathe, you're just counting. You're not trying to control how you breathe. You're just noticing your breath and counting. So when you breathe in, count 1, breathe out, count 1, in 2, out 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, okay? And then you go back to 1 again and count to 6, right? 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, then to 7, 8, 9, 10, and then start again 1 to 5, all right? So you're just noticing your breath and counting as you breathe in and out. If you lose track of your breath, you lose track of your counting, you're counting to 21, you're like, whoa, I went way off there. Go back to 1, start over again. Don't beat yourself up, just start again, all right? Be kind and gentle to yourself. You gotta love yourself. This is a practice in loving ourselves, paying attention to ourselves, focusing on one thing. Hey, Kevin, welcome. So breathe in, breathe out, okay? And all you're doing is focusing. You're not controlling breathing. Now, if you have thoughts come up that distract you, all you do is notice the thought and then say to the thought in your mind, thought, 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 and come back to your breathing, right? If you hear sounds, like I was meditating earlier, I was doing this breathing practice, and then my phone went ding, and then someone texted me, and I know that's not normal because it was extreme. It's early in the morning here, right? It's like 5 a.m. here, right? I start these lives at 5 a.m. Hawaii time. Somebody texted me either at 5 or before 5, right? That's really early. So I'm like, so anyway, when I did look at my phone, it was my friend Audrey, who also wakes up super early. She knows I wake up early, so I guess that's why she texted me Happy Mother's Day. But anyway, I was like, and I got distracted. That was the point. So what do you do with that? You say sound, sound, sound. Come back to your breathing. Same with feelings, pain, numbness, itchiness. Feeling, 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 come back to your breathing. All right, you understand what to do? All right, Alexa, set timer for 1 minute. Close your eyes.
1 minute timer started.
Relax from your head, face, neck, shoulders, upper body, lower body, legs, feet, toesies. Relax, breathe in 3 deep breaths. Now focus on your breath. Let's just stop. All right, we're done. That was easy. That was 1 minute. So if you do an 8-hour workday, you can do 1 to 3 minutes every hour. You just stop what you're doing, set a timer, and do what I just did. Yeah. And if you do that, you'll have done 8 to 12 minutes, 8 to 30 minutes of meditation practice, breathing practice already during the day. And you'll probably improve your work. You'll feel better about your work. You'll be better at it, more focused, more rested. So that is the mindfulness breathing. When you go to bed at night, put your cell phone away an hour before you go to bed. I don't always do this. This is a practice, but I am working on it. You put your cell phone away. Don't look at it. Do the mindfulness breathing, what we just did, and then focus on your day and think about your day. Did you do anything to hurt anyone else? If you did, ask for forgiveness, apologize, promise you won't do it again. You can call them, you can text them. If somebody hurt you, then forgive them, and then go to bed, have a nice peaceful rest, wake up the next morning, and then when you wake up in the morning, make your bed nice, neat, and tidy. Go to the bathroom. Don't look at your phone, all right? Go to the bathroom, clean the mirror if it's dirty. Then when you're done with that, go write down your sentence. Today is going to be my peaceful day. Do your mindfulness breathing practice, which we just did. Then you can do a little maybe exercise, eat breakfast, and then after that, then you can look at your phone if you have to look at your phone, right? What else? During the day, Practice mindfulness by focusing on one thing at a time. What does that mean? When you're cooking, don't listen to music, don't talk on the phone, just cook and focus on what you're doing, right? Don't cut yourself, right? I've had a lot of accidents cooking, all right? So same with cars, right? When you're driving, don't talk on the phone, just drive, yeah? When you're eating, focus on chewing your food, tasting it, swallowing it. Don't talk to people. Don't watch movies on a cell phone like this while you're eating. When you go to the bathroom, don't bring your phone with you. Don't look at your phone in the bathroom, right? It's very awkward. You might drop it in the toilet, but there's so many reasons not to do it, okay? So that's the practice. So focus on one thing at a time. Don't multitask. Just one thing at a time. Be present in what you are doing. That is the peace practice. Try it. It works. I mean, it's been working for me. I'm not perfect at it. This is not an easy practice for an American to do, okay? But I'm practicing it and I feel better. It's awesome. So it's up to you if you want to try it. Now we're going to do our financial freedom affirmations and our financial freedom visualization. That's the next part of the morning routine I do. I do this every morning, guys. So you can join me every morning to subscribe on YouTube and follow me on TikTok. Okay, so, and on yesfinanciallyfree.com, I'm going to show you. I do this every morning, and I have my replays on my blog. So you can actually see I'm really doing this every morning. If you miss me and you want to see what, you want to do it with me, see the replay, just go to the blog. All the replays are there every day that I've been doing this. All right? So just go check it out. All right? And you can see and follow along. I have a lot of information on the blog as well. Okay? I show you where I get these peace practices from. You can learn from the monks yourself instead of me, the ones that taught it to me, okay? And a lot of other people. So anyway, right now we're going to do our financial freedom affirmations. So you go to yesfinanciallyfree.com and then you can go to Map to Freedom. Now, if you go to Map to Freedom and you scroll down, right, you will get to, let's see, what do you get to? Go down here, maps, all these different maps, okay? So what you want to do is go to map number 5. Map number 5 is called Do It Yourself on yesfinanciallyfree.com. Now, what does that mean? It means everything here is free information on how to become financially free that I've gathered over time. It's a bunch of blog posts by name. You can click on any one that interests you. I'm going to click on the one that says 643 affirmations for financial freedom, wealth, abundance, money, and prosperity. And that is where I'm going to get our affirmations for this morning. Okay, there's tons of affirmations there. Check it out for yourself. All right, I just wanted to show you there's so much information on my blog. This is where we're getting it. Okay, so just repeat after me. It's to reprogram your mind to wealth and prosperity. All right, and this is all stuff that I did, all right, to change my life to how it is now. So that is why I still do it now, okay? Wonderful things happen to me, for I live with an attitude of gratitude. Wonderful things happen to me, for I live with an attitude of gratitude. I am worthy of all my heart's desires. It is my divine heritage. I am worthy of all my heart's desires. It is my divine heritage. I picture abundance for myself and others. I picture abundance for myself and others. How do I picture abundance for myself and others? How do I picture abundance for myself and others? I always have more money coming in than going out. Oh, this is a good affirmation for one of my friends. Anyway, I always have more money coming in than going out. I always have more money coming in than going out. Why do I always have more money coming in than going out? Why do I always have more money coming in than going out? How do I always have more money coming in than going out? How do I always have more money coming in than going out? All right, we are done with that affirmation. Now we're going to do our financial freedom visualization. Then we are done for this morning's practice. Put left hand on heart, close your eyes, right hand over left hand on your heart. Breathe in the feeling of gratitude through your heart space. So good to be alive. Thank you for being on the live. I appreciate you. Okay, now breathe. Now imagine that you are financially free. What does it look like? What is your life like? How is it different from what you're doing right now? Who are you with? What is the temperature? Are you outside, indoors? Imagine it with as much detail as possible and feel the feelings of being financially free. Go. All right, open your eyes. All right, we're done. That is our practice for today. I hope you enjoyed it. It is something I do daily, and that's why I share it. It is very effective. All of the steps that I share are effective. Yes? So, hi, Church of Ethe. Hi, Freddie Lisbon. Welcome. Hi, Rain. Hi, John. So, now we are going to, I'm just going to end by showing you. I always show something that if you want extra help from me, you can always look at the blog under the products page. Products page has different services I provide that aren't, I told you a lot of stuff that I do for free. I do tons of stuff for free. Okay. So if you don't have money and you don't, you want to save your money, if you have money, go ahead. So much information here. But if you want to have more services from me, I suggest you check out the Inner Circle. You can get tools and trainings for financial freedom with Yes Financial Free's Inner Circle. And it includes all those free trainings I do every month are included in here. And you get them for $9.67 a month. You can cancel anytime. Here are some of the trainings that are here already. How to create passive income from preferred stocks. How to become your own bank. When buying your home becomes more profitable than renting. How to negotiate down credit card interest rates. All right? So that is a new product I just started offering. I just wanted to introduce it to you. If you're interested in it, you can just go to the blog, yesfinanciallyfree.com, and that's how you subscribe to it. All right? Thank you so much for being here. Appreciate you. I will see you again tomorrow. If you're on TikTok, please follow. I appreciate you so much. Have a great day. Aloha. If you are on YouTube, thank you so much for being a subscriber. If you're not a subscriber, I suggest subscribing. And I will see you again tomorrow. Have a great day. Happy Mother's Day.